Hello everyone! Welcome back to Garden Decor Designs, the place where we turn your outdoor dreams into stunning reality. Before we start, we want to ask your support to make this channel grow with subscribe to this channel, leave comment, hit the like button or share this video to your friends and family. If you, like me, are utterly captivated by the charm, romance, and overflowing beauty of a classic English garden, then you are in for a treat. Today we're diving deep into the enchanting world of flower plants for an English garden. Close your eyes and imagine rambling roses climbing gracefully over an archway, towering spires of colorful delphiniums reaching for the sky, the sweet scent of lavender drifting on a gentle breeze, and borders bursting with a symphony of textures and hues. This isn't just a scene from a storybook, it's the magical reality of an English garden. If you've ever dreamt of recreating this timeless, romantic aesthetic in your own backyard, the journey begins with understanding the iconic flower plants that bring this vision to life. So what truly defines flower plants for an English garden? It's not just about any beautiful bloom. It's about a curated selection that contributes to a specific aesthetic and feel. These plants are chosen for their abundant flowering, their ability to create a layered, informal look, and often their fragrance, which is a hallmark of the style. We're talking about a blend of perennials that return year after year, providing continuous interest, alongside strategic annuals to fill gaps and extend bloom times. The emphasis is on natural beauty, harmonious color palettes that often soft pastels mixed with vibrant pops, and plants that invite wildlife, creating a living, breathing tapestry that evokes a sense of history, romance, and gentle wildness. It's about creating a garden that feels established, comforting, and utterly enchanting. The benefits of cultivating a garden rich in classic English flower plants extend far beyond mere aesthetics. Firstly, it provides unparalleled beauty and sensory delight, creating a truly immersive experience with its visual splendor, intoxicating fragrances, and the gentle hum of pollinators. This kind of garden naturally fosters relaxation and well-being, acting as a personal sanctuary where you can de-stress and reconnect with nature. Secondly, by focusing on a mix of perennials and self-seeders, you achieve long-term interest and sustainability, with many plants returning year after year, reducing the need for constant replanting and ensuring a vibrant display throughout the seasons. Such a garden also significantly enhances curb appeal and property value, offering a sophisticated and timeless look that is universally admired. Finally, an English garden offers endless opportunities for creative expression and personal enjoyment, allowing you to curate a living artwork that evolves and delights with every passing year. Alright, let's unlock the floral secrets. Here are some of the absolute must-have flower plants for achieving that quintessential English garden look. Few garden styles are as romantic and welcoming as the English cottage garden. To create this look, you must choose plants that grow through and around each other, as though they have been growing together for years. Although the overall effect is casual abandon, English cottage gardens require careful editing if you don't want to end up with chaos. Here are some top plants to achieve an English garden look. 1. Peachleaf bellflower. Several wonderful bellflowers will light up your garden. The peachleaf bellflower or Campanula persicifolia stays in bloom most of the summer. Its long stems and abundance of buds make it a great cut flower and welcome garden plant. Unlike some Campanula species, the peachleaf bellflower does not self-sow to the point of becoming a nuisance, but do expect it to pop up in different spots each successive year. They are a welcome sight. 2. Cottage pinks. Cottage pinks or Dianthus x allwoodii have spicy scented flowers and fringed petals, typical of Dianthus species. Pinks are short flowers, so keep them toward the front of your garden border. You will enjoy their scent more if you plant them where you will brush up against them. New varieties are introduced yearly, often in non-traditional colors other than pink. They are very drought resistant and, because of their fragrance, not usually bothered by animals. However, butterflies love them. 3. Delphinium. Delphiniums can be temperamental plants, but they are worth the extra effort. Although they can withstand quite cold winters, high heat and a lack of moisture during the summer can make them short-lived. These cottage garden standards can use a sheltered spot in your garden, so the tall flower spikes do not get knocked down by wind or rain. Deadhead the spent flower stalks down to the ground level for repeat blooms. Delphiniums will bloom well into fall, and can withstand light frosts. 4. Hardy geranium. Hardy geraniums, or geranium spp, are not the same plant as bright red pelargoniums, otherwise called zonal geraniums. They are also called cranesbill geraniums and are low, mounding plants that fill in around the base of taller plants and intermingle easily. Traditional hardy geraniums bloom once, although the flowers can last several weeks. Newer varieties, such as the amazing Roseanne, will flower throughout the summer, with no deadheading needed. If your plants start to look a little bedraggled by midsummer, shear them back, and new growth and flowers will appear within a couple of weeks. 5. Hollyhock. Few cottage flowers are as delightfully charming as hollyhocks or Alsia rosea. Many gardeners grow them because they remember giant plants that could easily reach heights of 8 feet or more, making them vertical accents for any part of the garden. Hollyhocks also make excellent screens if you are trying to camouflage an eyesore in your yard, such as an air conditioning unit or a compost pile. You can choose from old-fashioned single flowers and fluffy double flowers. Give your hollyhocks a spot with good airflow. If they remain damp for long periods, they can develop rust fungus. 6. Japanese anemone. For late-season splendor, nothing beats Japanese anemones or Anemone X hybrida. Their bobbing, airy nature is perfectly at home in cottage gardens. Japanese anemones need moist but well-draining soil. The plants can reach 4 feet tall and may need some staking, especially the double-flowered varieties. Honorine Jobert, a white-flowering heirloom, has received much attention lately, but Japanese anemones also come in shades of pink, purple, and rich mahogany. 7. Lady's mantle. Lady's mantle, or Alchemilla mollis, is a fixture in most cottage gardens. Look for it sprawling along pathways and hiding the lower stems of roses. The cup-shaped leaves have a layer of waxy fuzz that grabs hold of water droplets and rolls them about. Delicate sprays of chartreuse flowers form the perfect complement to the rich green foliage. These are very low-maintenance plants. They look better if you remove the flower stalks after blooming and allow the fanciful leaves to take center stage. 8. Lavender. English gardens are renowned for their lavenders, or Lavandula spp, such as the much-sought-after Munstead, with its purple-blue flowers and the rich purple flowers of Hidcote. These varieties are well suited to England's misty, temperate climate. If you live in less than temperate conditions, take heart. There is still a lavender for you to grow. Remember that more lavender plants die from too much water than from too little. Give them well-draining soil. 9. Peony. Although peonies, or Peonia officinalis, have a brief flowering period, they are stunning and fragrant when they bloom. Nothing else in the garden matters. The foliage can look good for the rest of the season, particularly when the leaves turn red in the fall, but watch out for botrytis or gray mold in humid conditions. Peony plants can live for decades if they are happy in their surroundings. 10. Phlox. Garden phlox, or Phlox paniculata, is a star in the heat of late summer. Their flower clusters can last well over a month. Older varieties of phlox were prone to powdery mildew, but thankfully, they have bred new types that stay beautiful no matter how humid your summer gets. The hummingbird moth is a phlox pollinator, so expect some visitors. 11. Primrose. You can't get much more British than the primrose, an early season bloomer with some of the brightest spring flowers. Primroses are woodland plants and will happily naturalize under trees, but any lightly shaded spot will do. The English primrose, or Primula vulgaris, can produce multiple flowers per stalk and has a wide variety of colors. There are also flamboyant Japanese primroses, or Primula japonica, that can reach 3 feet tall, and the extremely hardy cowslip, or Primula varies, with fragrant yellow flowers. 12. Roses. It's hard to imagine an English garden without roses. Climbing roses with an arbor or arch to climb over will definitely lend a cottage its garden charm. Shrub roses can do double duty as support for sprawling plants and delicate vines like clematis. Be sure to check out some of the modern English roses, with their disease resistance and heavenly scents. There you have it. Creating the look of an English garden isn't just about planting flowers. It's about layering textures, colors, and forms to achieve that beautiful, effortless chaos and abundant romance. By carefully selecting these classic, time-honored flower plants, you can transform your garden into a charming, scented, and visually breathtaking sanctuary right outside your door. It's an investment in beauty that will reward you with continuous delight season after season. Which of these iconic English garden plants will you be adding to your borders this season? Tell me your favorites in the comments below. If you felt inspired to bring a little bit of storybook charm into your backyard, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with fellow garden lovers, and don't forget to subscribe to Garden Decor Designs. We share new tips, inspiration, and designs every week to help you make your outdoor spaces magical. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Thanks so much for joining me, and happy planting!